I have actually completed another series. But before we get into the meat of everything, it's time for a drink of the day. Actually got 3 going. Not sponsored. Diet Coke. Love me some Diet Coke. Great for relieving any headaches, caffeine. Not sponsored. None of these are sponsored, but not sponsored. Why aren't you sponsoring me, Lipton Tea? Hashtag sponsor her. Hashtag Lipton Tea or the Band of Adventures. I need to get some sponsors. Wouldn't that be cool? Hey, Lipton Tea. You know what? I saw my nieces over Easter. Also not sponsored. Body Armor Blue Raspberry. So I was talking to my nieces over Easter, and I got them to laughing because their aunt is a YouTuber, and they just think it's the cutest thing if they have an aunt that's a YouTuber and really knows our swag and everything. But who else knows it is their grandfather. He watches as much YouTube as a young person watches. I don't know if Gen Zs and Gen Xs and Generation Ts and all those other generations are watching, but my dad loves him some YouTube. And it's not just any YouTube, you know. Everyone has something particular they watch. He watches these. Hi, Dad. Do a couple more shout outs. Robin, hey. And Tiger, hey. Thanks for coming by. Seeing you around. Don't forget as you come by to say hi. Wonder what I'm doing is I'm taking all these little things out of the bags that I put them in to make them safe to come down here. Once I find something, I'll tell it. But he watches car shows. And if you were on the live stream on Sunday or see the stream before I accidentally took it down, you will know that we talked about and released a tentative date for the meetup. And it coincides with when my dad wants to go and show his car. So hopefully we'll be driving to Gatlinburg for the fall car. Which one of these? For the fall car show in my dad's Chevy Monza. I have a Monza. He has a Chevy Vega, not a Chevy Vega. My brother has a Chevy Monza. He will possibly be coming that week with us so that he can show his car too. His is a Monza, but my dad's is a Vega. Both have been souped up, customized. Most of the work by my dad and my brother. They do have a lot more interior that was not done by them. They also have some specialized metal work that my brother did. They did have some engine work that was done by some people. Some of the engine work has been done by them. All the painting. You've ever heard the term real flame when it comes to out-of-body work? There's what I was looking for. If you've ever heard of real flame, that's something that comes with automobile paint technique. And my brother actually learned how to do real flame and can teach others how to do real flame. My brother is just one of these people that's lucked up with some of his connections. and those connections have led him to things that most people would never even imagine to get, you know. He runs several business. He runs businesses. Me and my brother is a good guy. I love. He's my little brother. Always be my little brother. He knows he'll always be my little brother. But even though he's my little brother, he's done a lot of stuff, and the way him and my sister-in-law have raised my nieces, they should be really proud of themselves. They've done an excellent job with that. Both of them are in school and still moving away from home to go to college. They decide to stay here so they can live with their folks, so they wouldn't get debt. They are school and school focused, and that's something you don't see in kids a lot of times. I am going to have to back up because I did drop something on the floor. I thought I was doing really good. This is a disadvantage. You can't just lean over. You drop something on the floor, let me show you what you gotta do. You gotta swing back, swing, find it, and then do a dive. And hope you don't dive too far where you'll fall on the floor. Let me see if I got any more of these in here. Count them real quick. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 16, 8. I always think I got one missing here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. They're all here. All right, but before I do the reveal, it's going to hold a second. Yesterday, I was on here talking about the next project. I did the reveal of the little gnomes and the things that I bought. And I was talking about the mushrooms, and I thought I would show you these. These are handmade. Each one of them is going to look a little bit different. They already have been painted. I thought they'd be really cool as this sort of like psychedelic mushrooms. And you can see they're all different colors, different shapes. You know much about mushrooms, they're not just all bottom tops. Here's another one. I love doing all these crazy colors. I'll show you the rest of these because they're really cool. Look at these. And you'll see that none of them are the same. And I did that because in nature, they're not going to be the same. They are going to be different. And since they're going to be different, it's neat to show them different. So, I have a few more here to show you. Look at this little guy. Basically, the way I created these, here's these. I'll show you another one. They're all different sizes, different colors, different heights. Look at that mushroom. So basically what I did was take a ball of clay, rolled it out, and then squished it in between my hand. What I did. So I would take the clay, roll it into a ball, and roll it out until it would fit between my hand and here, and then carve a top piece, and then carve out the bottom. So it's about the size of my hand and about an inch to 2, and 1 to 2 fingers, 3 fingers long sometimes. But that's how I made the little things. And you can see they're all different. This is, I think, one of the longest ones. Once I get them I did painted the canvases today, which was also a neat thing to do. So I'll look at this one. It reminds me of a coral reef, and I seriously am going to get some clay and make a coral reef like in a future project and put some fish on it. So like I did the other one, I want it to be more of a more freestanding coral and still coral that's stuck on canvas. I think it'd be really cool to make a big coral, like an aquarium that is got coral in it and fish, but isn't filled with real water. We don't have real fish. And I think that would be something really cool to create and abandon. So that's what I'm looking at doing. Yes, am I busy? I try to stay busy for my mind. I had something happen today. I had a therapist come in. Been here. She saw my mom before my mom passed away. And she's been seeing me. And she told me how I should, how it's amazing, how it's amazing that I've done everything I've done and all the things I do in place of what's been a horrible experience. And it really kind of made my day today. This little guy here is driving me crazy. Next thing again when I get back there. So anyhow, so if you are ready, I can show you the next in the next series. I named it Animal Parade because I made floats with animals. Look. So see, they have some work on the inside of the float and their floats. A little lion. See how there are beads inside? This is part of the 10 pounds of toys. These are the animals, mostly animals. That one, isn't that cute? It's already been picked out. I already had some that got picked out before I even finished them. But these are the Series 3 Animal Parade. I'm going to abandon the pics under Series 2. This is a Paw Patrol. You can tell comes right on his eye. Here you go. I'll show you this one. It's a rake. Little pony seeing the inside. They've all been painted. And you know anything about this time of year in Kentucky? We're approaching the Derby. And with the Derby comes all kinds of activities. And one thing they do is the Pegasus Parade. So this is in honor of the Pegasus Parade. Well, it's a parade of different animals with some highlights being the horses that would be showed. Another lion, alligator. Let's see how many it is. Lion, and the last piece is this little dragon. What's really cool with him, I hold him to do this. He won't do it now. But he does have another set of eyes, but they won't roll. But there's the last piece, this little cute, adorable dragon. So if you want to see any of the pieces again, let me know. There's 20 of them. This one, and this. So these 3 are gone. So I'm down to 17. I plan on abandoning some of these tomorrow. I go to the actual dentist to work with my teeth again. I feel like I have spent an eternity in the dentist office. Hopefully it's adjusted and I don't have to come back for a while. I spent so much time there in the last 8 months. 6 or 7 months, or whatever it's been. So, I'll show you a couple highlights on these. I had never seen these animals. No one has claimed the animals yet, but I have never seen these animals before. It's a whole farming series. Like, he's got the watering pail, and he's got the rake, and he's got the bag of seed. And I'm not sure what kind of seed I think that they are growing, but they got a bag of seed, and the elephant's got him a water bottle and a rake and some seed. So it might be some grass. Literally or figuratively. Might be some high grass if you look at the way those are. And then I'll show you the horses again. There's 4 horses. Here's a smaller one. Now this is when you all are probably going to flip. These, not this one. This is one from Spirit. That's where that is from. These are Breyer horses, the real expensive horses. That's what these 3 are from. Flip out. Breyer, I think is how it's said. Flip out, but that's what they're from. And now they're more expensive because I've been in them. There's not another one like it. Wished. You probably didn't notice that these were from the movie, the life, the movie, the everything of Lion King. Oops. These are Lion King, little bitty. They came with their backgrounds, and I painted them and added the bead or rock work. So there's those. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Some more these. I usually don't get duplicates of anything, but these are duplicates. Would you believe it? It's the same animal done differently, even different trays. I thought they were pretty cool. So much different. You know what I'm saying? So much different. I don't know. I believe this and this might have been from the same set of animals. I'm not really sure, but I do believe they're from the same set of animals. And as like everything else, they are signed off the TSR 2022. You can find them in different little locations if you look closely. This one is also gone. This one was gone before it was even painted because they wanted the lamb. And it is a lamb. If you look closely, you can see the wool. And the way I've painted it is with the wool technique. Um, this one might have been a part of the big old frog, but it was in an outfit. And I don't know if it would be in the same set with the outfit. This is the Paw Patrol one, definitely by itself. I only got one Paw Patrol in that box, so there's that. And then I had gotten a bunch of My Little Ponies, but these are the only two My Little Ponies left. So this in here is that this pony and this pony are the same ones, except I left this one's rainbow and actually painted the horse though. This I painted the horse and the hair, but they're the same horse. So yeah, I love doing this kind of artwork. It's fun to do. It's fun to think outside the box because most people would not think to do pieces like this. Let's see if I see. So, like I said, I got it in here. I can show it to anybody. The mushrooms that I was talking about, I've got those that I can show you. You didn't see the mushrooms, they first came out when I first came on. Um, I can show you the mushrooms. These were the little mushrooms that I made. I did turn them psychedelic colors though. That was just needed. Make sure as you're coming in, push that like button. Like button helps. It lets people know I'm here. It shares it out to more people. And who knows, eventually we might get a lot more people to come and join us and talk. So make sure you hit that like. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you're here and you're watching this, I'm assuming you like it or want to learn more about this crazy bride. So is it time? Is it a time for the story from the nursing home? I guess we'll do that and at my glasses. So you might not know. When you come into the nursing home, most people at the nursing home are under the care of the doctors at the nursing home. So your primary care doctor is here. And then there's other things that can be under like this large umbrella. And if you decide that you want to be carried underneath that umbrella, you can see podiatrists that come in, ophthalmologists that come in. You can see ENTs that come in. You can see psychological and psychiatrists that come in. Dentists that come in. And those people just come in and they have you on a schedule, usually every 6 months. You get seen by these people. It's covered by Medicaid and Medicare. You don't have to pay anything out. And so that gets you your dentist, your eye, your teeth, your eyes, your feet, your ears, your psychological well-being, and your primary. And so you have all that. And so I lost my glasses through the fire. It literally crushed them. They melted. And so I've been waiting. They a couple of times almost came out. And then first off, we had COVID. and then they weren't allowed to come in. Then they came in, and then they had COVID, and then they came in, and when they came in that time, they were to visit everybody. They got to me, and the machine they needed to adjust, do the measurement of your eyes broke down, so I didn't get that done. So then we had COVID again, and then we finally, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, had them come in. They did our eye check. I'm supposed to get my glasses tomorrow. Needless to say, I get 2 pair, and I get those tomorrow. So that's exciting. So that's something. I come in about every 6 months and do your nails. They'll check your teeth, even if you have dentures or whatever. They'll check your gums. They check your teeth. They try to keep everything healthy there. They keep an eye on your eyes. If they need something special, like you need to go see someone because they think you have glaucoma or anything like that, they'll make sure if they think you might have glaucoma or anything like that, they'll send you to a specialist. If they think that you need an actual major dental appointment, they'll sign you up for that. If they clean the ears and they think there's more where they need to do a hearing test, they will. If you need like a hearing aid, I have all those things that they do. So it is something. It becomes like you really can stay here and get the care you need. So just a couple of things that you can get while you're here. So I get my glasses. I'm so excited. Now, I'm going to go through the schedule for this week. I'll be on tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly when I'll be coming on. I'll come after therapy. Okay. So I'm thinking it'll be closer to 3:30, sort of like today. Then, so I'm between 3 and 3:30 when I'm on tomorrow. You won't see me Friday. I'm in the mammogram Friday. You will not see me Friday. Then Saturday, I think I'm going to come on long enough to tell you I'm okay. I might do a quick hi, just, I'm here, things fine, and that. Sunday, I plan on, still it's going to be a rest day. Depending on how I feel on Sunday, I might do a little bit longer live. I might just bump in, say hi, and, keep asking for prayers or anything. And then on Monday, I plan on having the live that tells you about the mammogram, unless I need to move it to Tuesday. So the goal is Monday, let you know how the mammogram went. Give me a couple days to recoup. I don't know anyone that's actually had a mammogram. Give me a little bit more light. I've never had anyone that's had a mammogram for me to ask what the mammogram is. I can't get, I don't know anyone, no one here's had it. No one that works here knows how to tell me how to handle it. So, needless to say, it's a new adventure. And what I plan on doing is, as soon as I want to be your eyes. From what I have read, and I've had to read to find out, you lay flat for a couple of days. What I do know from what I've also read is it's dye that's put in your spinal column to kind of look for any compression along your neck or spots where it's leaking out or if it's compressed. If you ask why not do a MRI, that would be wonderful if I could do an MRI. Show this again. It would be wonderful if I could do an MRI. There's only one problem with doing an MRI. Say this as honestly as I can. I wish I could do an MRI, but a stomach pacemaker and leads going to my stomach, and we know that I can have MRIs because we rip it out. So we've had to go with the myelogram. I am nervous. I feel I have all honesty to be nervous. It will be okay. It's just a little bit more than I planned on. So, tomorrow though, when I go out to abandonment, we are going to abandon some of these guys while we're at the dentist office. And, hopefully I can abandon a few. There's a business right next door. Maybe I can get whoever's with me to run over and abandon them in a couple of places. Don't ever go into a store and abandon. Don't fit it in with merchandise outside the store. If there's a table or that you can do it, a window ledge, like where there's nothing around being sold, that's a great place. So guys, I am going to call it the night, pack up my stuff, and head back to my room, get ready for lunch because the crowd's starting to come in. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you all tomorrow. And as always, happy abandoning. Night, guys. See you later.